And welcome back to Majora's Mask, and I still have these damn things attacking me. All I want to do is do my introduction, but I can't with them attacking me all the time. Anyways, welcome back. On the last episode, we ended up helping the Deku's out, and now we're heading up to the mountain to see if we can find what seems to be the issue in this area, besides the countless amount of snow around, of course. But here it looks like our path is blocked by these snowballs. So there are two ways we can get there. We have a bunch of bombs, but I want to see if I could do a little trick with the blast mask that I forgot to show off. If you put your shield... Oh my gosh, this thing is getting annoying. You put your shield right at when you're about to explode. You should end up kind of blocking that explosion. Of course, then you need to take it off, put it back on. Or as you see, the mask kind of is bad now and you can't use it. But I screwed it up. But essentially, what you'd be able to... get rid of that mask then. Essentially, what you'd be able to do is... be able to use the mask without actually taking any damage. Which is actually pretty cool that you can do that. But, you know, we have plenty of bombs. I'd rather play it safe than anything else. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm saying this, but daytime really needs to get here just so these things leave me alone. Either way, snowballs can only be broken by bombs, because that makes totally a lot of sense. Actually, that ended up seeing a white Wolfo switch, just like in the previous game. As soon as he does his little attack, I believe if you do a jump attack, he should stop. Come on. Come on, Wolfos, attack me. I want to see if this actually works. Still. Yep, it still does. So if you just do that jump attack, he'll die right there. Alright, let's kind of get out of here before these guys tend to take a more of a liking to me, since they're really starting to piss me off. Which is weird that I'm actually having this much of an issue with those little white bow guys, or whatever the heck they're called. Was there anything up here? Oops. Forgot to throw it. That works. I believe if you're here during the day, you'll end up seeing tech dykes here instead of these white dudes. And honestly, I prefer the tech dykes to these guys at this point. And you know me, I like exploring, so I'll probably end up breaking a lot of things that I end up seeing. Let's just use the scrub to move a little faster. Don't worry, soon we'll be getting something that'll help us move even faster than this. Either way, welcome to the mountain village. This is our next stop on our adventure to save the world! He says, the world, I think I've lost it, but that's okay. Either way, it looks like the mountain village is home to the Gorons. It looks like. Whoa! Up here! Up here! I am sorry to bother you from such a high place, but I am very hungry and I've gotten stuck up here. So, you need food to get down? Oh, it's so cold. I'm so very hungry. I don't think I'm going to make it. I just want to eat once more before I die up here. Something tough and hard to chew. I cannot forget that flavor. Okay, well, I'm sorry, dude, but it doesn't really look like I can help you much right now. But what I do see is an owl statue. Yay, for another place to warp at. Now we can actually warp to the mountain village. But while we're here, we might as well go inside here and see what is this place anyway? The mountain smithy. We sharpen. Ooh, a shard swordner. A sword sharpener. So I can talk. Oh my! Hi there. Shut up! Just when I was having a good dream. Oh, welcome to the mountain smithy, where we take our time to make a good point. I'm Zabora, the owner. Pleased to meet you. Shut up over there! That huge fellow is my assistant, Gabora. He's all brawn and about as smart as a Deku stick. Say, did you come to have your sword sharpened? Hey, that'd be pretty nice. Unfortunately, we're not doing any business. Why not? Okay, I guess the cold kind of makes sense. See, our hearth has been frozen over. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, if it's the middle of winter, why are you wearing that? Shouldn't you wear something that's not exposing your chest like that? That's ridiculous. The way things are going now, I won't be able to do any business until spring. If I could just do something about that frozen hearth. Eh? What's that? You say if we had hot water, we can melt the ice off the hearth? Hearth? I think that's how you say it. I don't know. Don't act like you know what you're talking about, you Deku stick. Oh, he believes a rumor that says long ago there were hot springs somewhere in the mountains near here. Bah, I don't believe such rubbish. So, there actually are hot springs here, but... Oh, by the way, these are actually pots, which I never knew until recently either. Pretty much the best time to do this would be if you're here on the very first day. Right now, it's completely pointless to do, and you're just going to end up being really describes what you're going to be doing. It's pretty much going to be pointless unless you actually have, unless you're on the first day, because there just won't be, the right amount, enough time to actually be able to do what you gotta do. So, you said that the sign said to go to Snowhead, but... Not anything too crazy or severe, but... Oh, look! We have the Tektites back! So, at least here, we'll probably encounter more Tektites and not worry about the damn, whatchamacallit, those, damn white bows, which are actually very annoying to me, and I never thought I would have that much trouble with them. We have you, which... You're just gonna run off the cliff. And one-hit wonder, because Link is just like that, and I can't believe that they actually had that little trick there. But who do I see over yonder? I see Tingle! Hey Tingle, come down here, I want to talk to you. I love that. Yeah! So, I'm so excited that there's a Majora's Mask update to Hyrule Warriors, just because being able to use Tingle and young Link is just amazing. By the way, Snowhead is the map you want to buy for here. We'll eventually go to Darmani Ranch, but when we get there, it'll be a lot cheaper. But I am so excited that Tingle and young Link are actually in Hyrule Warriors, and another adventure map has actually been set to there. I'll be honest, I've not even gotten anywhere close to beating any of the adventure... Well, the first adventure map on there I'm close to beating, but I haven't even gotten all the heart containers or anything, but I love that game. Whenever I go over to one of my friends' place, we end up just playing that all the time when we're not doing, since we're big on Tales games. Goron Village, by the way! Hello! Yay! So, we end up going there, ended up playing it a lot whenever I go there, and it's just such a fun game. A game that if you really haven't tried and you really like Legend of Zelda games, I think you should definitely do it. But either way, looks like we have another salesman here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing this focus on Goron clientele. Okay. So if we actually were a Goron, he'd probably do business for us. Either way, I just wanted to go this way. As you see, our owl friend is there. But before we talk to him, I believe there is another owl statue for us to hit somewhere around here. Mr. Owl Statue, where are you? Actually, maybe there's not. I could have sworn there was one around here, but I could be completely wrong. Well, instead, let's just talk to the owl. There you are, buddy. Hoot! We meet again, fairy child. Have my stone statues been of help? Actually, they have been. Well, it seems you may have the strength to change the fate of this land as I had expected. By the way, if for some reason you've gone back in time before you got to this point and ended up talking to the owl again here, he will say the same line like he already met you and taught you everything. So does that mean that our owl buddy is also a time traveler? Interesting thought to think about. But the road ahead is even more challenging. Many trials await you. Please watch over these Gorons around you. Their land is doomed to be smothered in snow and ice forever. It will become a land where no living thing can survive, and you know that is important because it is in red, bold text. Without courage and determination, you surely will collapse from the extreme conditions. But if that courage and determination burns bright within you, then that's another story. Of course I'll proceed. Hoot, you are a child of many strengths. Well, perhaps you do have enough strength to change the fate of this mountain after all. Hey, I did it with the Deku, so why not help the Gorons? I shall take to the air now, flying towards that shrine across the way, so follow behind me. Do not be daunted by appearances. Red text, red text, red text. Anyway, inside, let your feelings guide you, and the true path shall open before you. Are you ready? Follow behind me. So as you see, he is flying over a giant cliff to a cave. And he's leaving feathers! So, what is this here? There's like a random shadow here. What is that? Who knows? But as you see, he kind of left feathers there. And if we jump! Oh no! Oh my, that was actually pretty close. The feathers disappear. I didn't know the feathers... Oh, that was bad. I didn't know the feathers disappeared. These things are not going well for you. I've never seen this before. Oh my god. Okay, so you can't really waste time with the owl because feathers will disappear. But those feathers are actually where you're supposed to stand because, haha! You know, maybe we can stand on feathers. Maybe feathers actually can support a lot more weight than any of us were meant to believe. Or maybe there's just hidden statues here. Oh my god, I've never had this much trouble with this before. This is a first. I never have trouble with this. There we go. Now we got it. So, something seemed weird there. Hoot! I've certainly been assured of your courage and determination. As my feet clip through this cave, you will never be fooled by appearances, because you see I can apparently go through caves as well. Now enter the shrine, something will aid you. Okay, so, how will we ever get back? I don't know. It's a mystery to me. Not really. I know, but you guys might not know. Either way, we landed in a cave here. With probably some items here. So let's just see what we got here besides the bug. Bunch of bombs, which we don't need. But a treasure chest is the more important thing. As the bomb hovers over my head. Oh my god, wait, is that going to clip together then? Aw. Either way, you got the lens of truth. And just like the Ocarina of Time lens, it kind of has the same thing. Drains magic power, all that lovely kitten cadoodle. I don't know why I said kitten cadoodle. But it shows hidden things. And in here, we actually have a hidden chest. Boom! With more rupees. And actually, this enemy here is also supposed to be hidden. So we'll just take him out quickly, maybe. Or not, because, you know, I can't seem to, like, attack anything at this rate, which I'm not sure why. I missed the whole slingshot thing you used to be able to do with them. Let's just check these, rocks as well. They are bombable, of course. So, let's bomb all three and see what we can find. I believe there is a hidden chest in one of them, which you might actually need to use. Nope, you don't actually need to use the Lens of Truth for that. So, boom! Ooh, we got a purple rupee. We're actually getting quite a few rupees, which is awesome, because rupees are always great. So, now that we have the Lens of Truth, we'll be able to see the truth of things, right? Then how did we get over there? Oh, the owl saw the... Oh my god. What? Why did it spawn me right there? Stop! Stop! Oh, that's terrible. Oh, by the way, if you keep doing this, it actually won't waste any magic. So that might be a good way to conserve magic if you need to actually use the Lens of Truth. It's just to kind of trigger on and off all the time. And apparently that's what that, whatchamacallit, the shadow was this Goron. Can it be? Are you able to see me? Does he have a gash through his stomach? If you truly can see me, then follow behind me. Look like... Is that a ghost? We're the ghost hunters now! But seriously, you really don't even need the Lens of Truth for this. By the way, anyone can use the Lens of Truth. It just has it can be more than just young Link. But as you can see, we actually don't need the Lens of Truth here. I mean, we needed to actually activate this ghost from Goron Ghost from moving, but we don't actually need it in order to follow him, which is kind of nice. That is a random Tektite in the ground. I will just stun him and pass by him. And all we gotta do is follow the Goron, see where he's going. I'm sure he wants to go somewhere. Clearly, he wants us to follow him. As you just flow through that other Tektite that's there, which I will just stun him. Even if you got off track of where he was, he'll wait near the door, which then you need to use the Lens of Truth to activate him to go to the next area. And pretty much we're just going to keep following him. Doesn't that sound like a lovely time, folks? Folks, for the people who actually watch this, which I appreciate if you watch it, by the way. You guys are all awesome. I hope you actually enjoy watching these things, because again, I absolutely love playing this game, especially since Majora's Mask is my favorite Legend of Zelda game, and by the time this video goes up, I'll most likely already be playing the 3DS version of it. Sadly, I wasn't able to get, I don't think I'm going to be able to get the new 3DS, since everywhere I've looked pretty much has that already, sold out and everything. But, you know what, at least I'll have the game, and it'll be cool. And honestly, with the way the schedule works, I should go up maybe a little after Valentine's Day. So, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I hope you and your significant others had fun, or if you didn't, then I hope you're celebrating of singleness, whatever you do on that holiday was fun in that case, too. Either way, I know I'll be busy, but that's why I'm recording a bunch of episodes. That way I will be able to actually post these while I'm gone. And as you saw, after following the ghosts, there end up being a little path here that I can actually see if I use the Lens of Truth. If we don't have it on, it looks like we're climbing nothing, even though we really are. And I believe the pattern for this, I mean, if you look up, you can just see the pattern, but I think just to conserve magic, I'm going to do it this way. And yes, that noise is very annoying, but as you see, my magic isn't draining. I went the wrong way, didn't I? I did. Oops. I could have sworn it was left, right, left. Did I really get that wrong? Am I going to have to go all the way back down? It's right, left, right, isn't it? Maybe not. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Oopsies! This is gonna hurt. Like I said, that's gonna hurt. Anyway, when you're going up here, it's right, left, right, not left, right, left. And now if you looked up beforehand, you could have seen that, but I thought I remembered the order. Well, China, you're taking so much damage. I don't care! There's so many hearts and stuff around here that doesn't really matter. But make sure you go right, left, right, and not be stupid like I did and went left, right, left. And as you can see, you can get a heck of a lot done in just one cycle. I mean, we've already gotten through one dungeon, we've done a ton of side quests, and we're actually closing into getting the second dungeon, so this isn't a very long game if you just do the dungeons, but if you do, everything that's involved in the game, it gets pretty lengthy. You'll see this will be a pretty lengthy LP. Anyway, this is the grave where a Goron hero rests, huh? I came here to put up the great hero's memorial, but the return route has been blocked by snow, and I can't get back to Goron village. And even worse, my brother has been frozen solid from the cold. The way things are looking, I'll be frozen too. Oh, it's times like this that make me wish I had taken some of the hot spring water I found when I was digging the hero's grave. But the hot spring is now covered by the gravestone. I can't move a gravestone that big by myself. But I guess this is what's meant by the Goron saying, there's no use of crying over spilt rocks. I love that. I love that they kind of put the Goron lingo in there. So, they got a gravestone up. But, so they can apparently lift this thing, but they can't, one person can't move it, which is kind of weird. Anyway, we see the shadow here, so let's talk to him. See what's going on. Come on, talk to me! The soaring one said the one who could see me would be arriving soon. It seems that it turned out to be true. I am Darmani the Third. The blood of proud Goron heroes runs in me. Goron heroes have a bloodline, I guess? So, if you're not part of the bloodline, you're going to be a failure to our society! Ta-da! No, not really. This feels strange for me to say, but when I was alive, I was a renowned warrior and veteran. Yes, when I was alive. So, we're talking to a dead Goron. With a huge gat. Oh, God, that actually looks kind of creepy, that face there. But alas, I am now dead. I was fine until I marched off to Snowhead by myself, hoping that I could drive off a demon. It had been wreaking havoc on Goron village. Then the blizzard at Snowhead blew me into the valley, and now, here I am. How infuriating. As I am, I can only watch as Goron village is slowly buried in ice. I may have died, but I cannot rest. So you can use magic? The Soaring One also told me that you are able to use it. I beg you, bring me back to life with your magic. If it is beyond your power, then I beg of you to do this for me instead. Heal my sorrows. Notice how heal is in red. Any way that you can do it will suffice. Please, heal my sorrows. So, what do we have that has to do with healing? I think I have an idea. Oop. I keep forgetting the song every time I try to play it. What a soothing melody. My sorrows are melting away into the song. I leave my undying feelings with you. The deeds I accomplished while living are carved on my grave. You should read it. And with that, Darmani gives us the Goron mask, which actually allows us to, yes, transform into a Goron. For the Goron village, I have asked your assistance. So, with that, just like we have the Deku mask, we now have a Goron mask. And just like that, the animation's creepy! We are a Goron with bad boobs! Yay! Anyway, the Goron hero Darmani III rests here. In honor of a great hero, this memorial is inscribed with the knowledge of a great hero. So, this essentially explains how to use the Goron. Yeah, the Goron link. Gorons do horrible in water. They have a punching move. This is their main kind of punch thing, which can turn into a combo. You know, that little shake it butt. We could curl and run that way with magic. We'll end up using a fast sprinting thing. But I remember that other Goron saying that his grave ended up having, like, spring water or something. So, if we move that, we see that there is some spring water here. Yay! Now, because it's hot spring water, it's not going to last that long, so we need to make sure whenever you get it that you're quick. Push the wrong button, of course. Because I think the hot spring water only lasts a few minutes, because it'll cool pretty quickly. Either way, the Goron is the fastest way for traveling, which I will show you temporarily. No, you're not the great Darmani, are you? Then, just whose grave was I making? Did you come back to life because it was so warm beneath your grave? Sure, we'll go with that. Yeah, that's totally it. Anyway, let's go ahead and save this Goron now. Because what can melt ice? Hot spring water, of course. What have I been doing? Oh, are you alright, brother? You were frozen, but the great Darmani saved you. The great Darmani? What's with you? Are you half asleep? Did you hear this guy? The great Darmani died long ago and is lying in his Darmani! I was shocked too, but somehow it seems the great Darmani isn't dead. Really? With this, a star of hope appears in Goron Village. Great Darmani, please do something about the blizzard blowing in from Snowhead. Okay, so looks like our next task is to actually do something about that blizzard in Snowhead. But before we do that, let's go grab some more spring water, and we gotta be quick about this. So let's curl up into a ball and roll. It's like Autobots roll out as a Goron. Anyway, fastest way to go is I didn't dive like I wanted to, but that's okay. Now I don't know if ice water will actually hurt me. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, so we gotta move quick. And this is what I mean by the Goron is fast. Just look at that. Oh, I didn't quite see it. One of the things the Goron Link can do is go very fast via a spike craziness thing like this. Let's look at this. This is ridiculous. Anyway, this is where I wanted to go, and we are going to melt this right here. And just to show you the power of the Goron, honestly, probably this. Now, as Link, you have to be behind the wolf to actually do damage to it, but this Goron Link version, all it has to do is stand in front of him and punch the wolf, because Goron Link is very powerful. In fact, so powerful, he can... Wow. Yet he can't hit Deku Scrubs that well. Either way, from going down here, we see that we have access to another hot spring, which is actually really cool. By the way, they took this one out of Mario. Yes, the Goron can ground pound, which is actually going to be useful for later. But either way, this is what I wanted to get done this episode. So, on the next episode of... Oh, crap. Oh, let's take this guy out one more time. With the amazing power of a Goron Punch! Sweet. Alright, so on the next episode of Majora's Mask, we will go back to the Goron Village, get a few things done there, and see what we can do. See if we can get into the Snowhead Village, or Snowhead Temple, which I'm assuming is what the name of it is. So, again, let's shoot for those 1,000 subscribers. If we could do it, I'd be absolutely happy. So, until next time, this is Legendarychina, dancing as a Goron, signing out. See y'all later.